Well, as part of this Good Friday, youth students from St. Andrew's Church went on their annual Good Friday crosswalk today. They started on 45th Street, making their way down 13th Avenue back to the church. The group says that they do this every year so the public can witness their reenactment of the historic walk of Jesus Christ in his final moments. After the walk, the church group had devotion and a lunch.